I'm trying this one more time. Let's see. Click here to retry. Let's see. Chat is waiting for new messages. So when you jump on board, just put a thing in the chat box for me to say that you're there, and let's see if we can see it this time. It says that there's 4 people online. So please put something in the chat box. Oh, it still says I'm offline. I'm online on YouTube. It says I'm offline all over the place. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hey, I can see and hear you. Who's that? Good morning. Natalie Jones. Hey. Hi, Natalie. Just keep coming. It keeps telling me that I'm offline though. Don't know what it says you're live. Good morning, Carmen. Online, hi. This thing needs to be sorted, doesn't it? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know how many of you are on here, but just keep putting things in that chat box so I can see you. Okay? Because I am still having technical issues. Welcome to today's live. I'm going to be looking at stuff for the weekend. My name's Annemarie McCormack. I'm a psychic medium and I'm really trying to get this thing sorted out for you guys today. So let's see if we can get this done. I'm still getting messages. It says Facebook user says good morning. So if you're in one of the groups, hop on over to Annemarie McCormack Psychic Medium page. And then I should be able to see who's doing the commenting, okay? Because in order to for me to see you, you have to be a follower of Annemarie McCormack Psychic Medium's page. So don't forget, hop on over there, click the follow button, and then I can see what's going on. So even though it says that, right, okay, we'll have to figure this thing out as we're going along. So hello, hello, hello. I know it's been a long time. I know I haven't been doing lives. I've been quite poorly on and off for the last 6 months, but I am back. I'm healthy. I am well. I've got the right glasses on. They're reflecting a little bit, but hey, that's what it is. Don't forget to put your name in the chat box because I can't see names at the moment because I'm doing this via a program called Restream and something through OBS or something that my son sets up for me, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So there you go. So hello everybody, it's me, I'm here, and I've got 3 piles of cards for the weekend, as well as messages. See, I'm out of practice of setting things up. As well as messages, I've got 3 piles of cards here for the weekend. So we have pile number 1 that has some blue lace agate on it. Hello, Natalie Jones, I can see you. Hello, well, I can't see you, but I can see your comment. Hello, Cheryl Burns. Let's see. Hello, Diane, I can see your name on here. Hello, Kathy Smith, I can see your name. I can see Carmen's name. And that's about it. So if I haven't said hello to you, when you say hello to me, put your name in the comment box too. Don't just rely on things telling me. Hello, Claudia, you're there. Right, so we've got 3 piles. We've got pile A, which is under a piece of blue lace agate. No, it's not, it's chalcedony that. We've got pile A that's under a piece of chalcedony, which I call chalcedony, pile A. Pile B is under, oh my God, where's my mind going today? Out of all the things I miss my mind the most. Anyway, pile B is under the stone that is one of the oldest stones on the planet. And right now the name escapes me. It'll come to me. This has been in the 60s, isn't it? I'm in my 60s now, so there you go. I forget things. And then pile 3. So we've got pile 1 under blue chalcedony, pile 2 under a black stone. Wow, I can't believe I can't remember the name of that. The oldest stone in the planet. The oldest stone in the known planet. So if you remember what this stone's called, Numite. I've got it. Numite. Eventually got there. And then under pile 3, we've got a quartz pointer. So pick a pile. Put your pile name in the chat box, because I'm doing a weekend forecast for everybody, so at least everybody gets a message, and there's three piles in there. No, it wasn't obsidian. It was Numite. Numite is the oldest stone in the universe. Okay, right. So Debbie Phillips says good morning. Good morning, Debbie. Natalie Holt says it's good to see you. It's been a while. Can I have a reading, please? Okay. Tammy says good morning, Annemarie. Hope you had a happy new year. Yeah, I did have a happy new year. Claire Bricknell says hello. Hello, Claire. I can see you. Barbara Rhodes says hello. And that's it. That's all the ones that I've got saying hello. Okay. So I hope you're all doing well. This is a great time of the year for letting go of that old energy from 2021. So remember, if you've been frowning, turn that frown upside down and say, it's great, it's 2022 and we're going to do much, much better this year. Much, much better. We all deserve to do much better this year, don't we? We do indeed. We all deserve that. Okay. Rhonda says, good morning, Annemarie. It's Rhonda from Maryland. Hello, Rhonda from Maryland. Okay. So we've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'm doing this live at, I should have been on earlier, but I kind of got some technical difficulties. I'm doing this live on the 7th of January. It is 1:30 at the moment PM UK time, which is 7:30 AM in the Eastern Standard Time, Florida, USA. So this is when I'm live. I'm here now. If you have any questions or you want a card, keep looking. But you can pick pile A, well, pile 1, 2 or 3. Pick a pile, because we're going to be looking at those for the weekend for you. This year's trends, if you stay in that victim energy from 2021, you'll always be a victim this year. So make sure that you let go of that victim energy. People sometimes ask me as well, what does a manifesting crystal look like? This is a manifesting crystal. They don't always look as complicated as this one, but basically it's when you can see a crystal that is growing inside another crystal. Now this one is a huge cluster of all different crystals growing together, some inside the other. And if you look at him this way, or maybe this way, he kind of looks like an elephant. He's gorgeous. I've had him for years. He's absolutely gorgeous. So, you know, there's all different ways that you can look at crystals like this, but if you're lucky enough to have a manifesting crystal, make sure that when you're doing your meditating that you use it, when you're doing your meditations, that you use your manifesting crystal, because that will help you to manifest your heart's desires, okay? Or when you're working with the law of attraction in any way, shape or form. And his quartz, he is right. So I'm going to pick up the pile under the blue chalcedony, and I'm going to put this pile out and see, so you can see what's going on here with this pile. These are from Sixth Sense Connection Oracle card deck. You can get them from your local metaphysical or bookstore, or you can get them from Amazon.com. Okay, so let's talk about these cards and see. This is for the people that are choosing pile 1. Okay, so let's see. First card out for pile 1 is the Naughty But Nice card. This is when you got to tell them. You got to do it with a smile. You got to tell people where to get off. So something's going on that's still jerking your chain, and you haven't really got to grips with it. You haven't really told them, go do one, get out my face. And you can say anything with a smile once. Twice you've got a problem, but you can say it with a smile. Now don't forget, the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards come with this beautiful guidebook. And it's a bit different to a lot of the other guidebooks that come with other cards, because this one has a photograph of the card on each page. Let's see if I can get you in shot properly. And it's all colour, see? And it's in big text, because that was my thing. I can't read these, I need a magnifying glass. So it's in big text, so it's easy to read. So your naughty side, your Naughty But Nice card says it's appropriate for you to let your naughty side loose once in a while. And you can always say, the devil made me do it. Don't know why I did that. Just had the devil in me today, so it got done. And sometimes we need to use our egos. We need to use our egos to help us get through a difficult time. We need to put on that persona, that larger than life persona. But make sure that we're doing it with a smile and we're doing it with laughter, that we're not doing it with meanness and nastiness, okay? So do all that with fun. Have some fun with it. That's what the Naughty It But Nice card tells you to do, is have some fun with the trends coming up this weekend. Put somebody in the place, do it nicely, do it with humour, do it with a smile, okay? Leave them wanting more, as they say. The second card in this pile is turn your heart light on. So this is saying you're not connecting in enough. You know, during the holiday times, it's difficult for people to connect in sometimes. It's difficult for them to find the time because there's too much family stuff going on. But you connect with the divine through your heart center. So this is why the card has got the heart radiating out from the heart. So it feels like a beacon of light that expands upwards and onwards to the divine. It fills you with divine love and in inspiration and encouragement. So when you're uneasy, trust your gut. But remember to turn that heart light on during your little meditation. Your meditation only needs to take you 5 minutes. You can do it in the loo. You can just go and hide out in the loo if you don't have 5 minutes to yourself. And while you're in your loo, you can just go, I'm in here. Nobody bother me. The door's shut. The kids can't bother me. And just take some nice deep breaths and just visualize that connection to the divine, and just take that quiet 2 minutes for yourself. It'll do you the world of good. 5 minutes is optimum. 2 minutes is will still make a difference. The third card in this pile is the hero card, and it's telling you, be your own hero. Stop looking for somebody else to rescue you. You can rescue yourself. You don't need to be a damsel in distress, do you? You don't need to wait for somebody else to do things for you. Do it yourself. Because sometimes as well, it can also mean that, because we've got the naughty but nice, you've got to tell them how it is, but you've got to do it with a smile. You've got to turn your heart light on, and you need to not rush in. You need to think about it. You need to definitely make sure that you turn your heart light on, okay? Because otherwise, if you don't turn your heart light on, you'll be rushing into battle without giving it a thought, right? It would just be like, and we need to calm it down. We need to dial it back, and we need to be our own hero. We need to do things with love and with grace, and with letting go of the need to control everything, and know that things will work out, okay? Because you can accomplish more by taking a step back and listening a little bit, and let others do what they do best. And when people volunteer to help, let them have at it. Take a step back and say, you go for it, okay? It's there for you. So this was pile 1. So providing you can do that this weekend, you should have a good weekend. Okay, and that was under the Charles Sidney. Pile 2, let's go to pile 2. Let's look at these cards now under pile 2. Okay, this is pile 2, under the new might. Okay, under the new might. Right, well, the first card out in pile 2 is the manipulation card. Right, so what this is telling us is that it's getting on your last nerve because people aren't doing what you're asking them to do. Now, if you try to manipulate them, you'll fall on your ass. Oh, excuse the French, you'll fall on your face. So you can schmooze, manipulate, or you can manipulate from a place of fear, but manipulate from a place of power. Because if you manipulate from a place of fear and panic, you're going to end up with egg on your face, okay? Because the next card tells us about that. But use your skill, use your wisdom, use your reasoning as to why people should be doing this for you. You know, use skill, use reason, use kindness, use compassion. Because if you're angry and you lose your temper with people, they're just going to think, I'm not going to listen to her. I'm just not, no, I'm not listening, okay? So make sure nobody's manipulating you. Make sure you're not manipulating. Make sure you're just getting your point across, and that you're schmoozing people, and that you're trying to get them to do what you need them to do, coming from a place of your power, other than a place of trying to force things to happen. Because if you try to force things to happen, it's just going to backfire and you're going to have egg on your face, okay? And if somebody's trying to manipulate you, just go, And remember, you can't talk sense to crazy, can you? So there's no point in even trying. So that's the first card there. When we look at the second card, we've got caution coming in. So this again is telling us, this is why I said to you, watch the way that you're trying to manipulate somebody to get some good stuff done. Make sure you're coming from a place of power and not force. But if you're being manipulated into doing something, back off, be careful. Just go, and then forget to do it. Because the second card out is the caution card. And you see the two little boys on this card, they're going into the woods. They know they're doing wrong because they're going in at night and the light is behind them, not in front of them. So, well, there's a little in front of them, but not much. So it's like, don't rush in where angels fear to tread. That's the message. That is definitely the message, what that one's telling us. Okay? And when you're rushing where angels fear to tread, sometimes you think, oh, I'm going to do it because it just feels right. It can't feel right. It's just you wanting to do things. So don't tell us your intuition told you to do it when it didn't, because you should have that warning feeling. Don't do this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So don't do it. Okay. Right. So because if you do it, you'll be advancing into a bad situation. So, and if somebody asks you to do something and you've got that feeling of apprehension about it this weekend, the word is no. Or if you don't like saying no, if you're one of those people that can't say no, say, not today, maybe next week, but not today. I've just overcommitted. Can't do it tomorrow either. Just find an excuse to get out of it, right? Okay. The fourth card. The third card that comes up in this spread is the work card. And this is, when we say we've got to work, we've got to work on the home, we've got to work with the family. We don't have to literally go to work, but we can do some quirky work. And a good idea to do quirky work this weekend will be to get rid of the clutter. Just spend a half an hour getting rid of the clutter. Just pick on one room, put your watch on a timer, or put an old-fashioned egg timer on and just go for 15 minutes and see what you want to throw away or what you want to donate or give away in 15 minutes. When you've done that 15 minutes, do another 15 minutes. Give away, donate, throw away, wherever. You'll be amazed at how much progress you can make in half an hour. Have some good music on in the background. Have some really good upbeat music going on, because that will help you get through your chores and get it done a lot quicker. Because, you know, when the energy's stagnating, we really do need to clear out the old in order to bring in the new. Okay. So, what else are we talking about today? Oh, my name's Annemarie McCormack. I'm a psychic medium. You can get my Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards at Amazon or all good metaphysical stores or good bookstores or crystal stores near you. That's what they look like. They won a gold medal in 2020 from the Coalition of Visionary Resources. That's covr.org. They're a great organisation to join if you're into anything that I'm into: spirituality, spiritual music, yoga, self-development, self-help, anything like that. Cover's the organisation. Cover is what they like to be called, but I seem to want to call them Cover. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay. So, is there any... Oh, okay. Let's go for the number 3 now. Let's go for the number 3 pile. Now, don't forget, if you're on my page, please like and follow it. Because when you like and follow my page, which just follow these days, it isn't even like, isn't it? I am able to see your messages. Other than that, I am unable to see your messages. Okay. Now, this is the third pile. This was the third pile that was underneath the quartz crystal. So let's see what we have here. Let's put these out and see. Show you what these are. Move them up. Moving on up. Okay. The first card out in pile number 3, and again, this is Annemarie. I'm live. It is the 7th of January. This is the message for the weekend. However, if you're watching this at any time, go back to the beginning, choose a pile 1, 2 or 3, and you'll find it should relate to you. So right now I'm on card and pile number 3. Card number 1, pile number 3. Don't forget to like my page if you're on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and do all of that, because it all helps. And if you've had private consultations with me, if you can put a review in the box, that would be awesome too. The first card out in pile number 3 is the Martyr card. It's the mum card All us mums can be martyrs at times, can't we? Oh yeah, I'll have it done while you're thinking about it. And it's like, it's always a yoke around our neck. And we always seem to be worrying about somebody else and worrying about this and having to do this and having to do that and never getting anything done for ourselves. That used to be my energy as well. I don't do that much anymore. I still do it from time to time because I'm human, but I don't do it much at all, okay? So this is the martyr card. This is the mum card, okay? So learn the difference. A hero does a good deal once in a while, right? We just had the hero card out before, didn't we? But the martyr thinks if they didn't do it, it wouldn't get done, and they have to keep doing it for them. And I always liken this, it's like the martyr has to solve everybody else's problems. They don't let people stand on their own 2 feet and do things for themselves. They're the ones that's got to do everything, okay? So you need to take your power back. It's kind of like, when you see, and I've explained this to you before, and I'm going to explain it to you again. When you see your kids learning how to walk and they're just kind of like getting up secretively and they're holding on to the sofa or the chair and they're moving along, and then eventually they start taking a couple of steps on their own, do you do that for them? No, you can't. And you can't put an old head on young shoulders either. They've got to fall a few times. They've got to make mistakes. You've got to allow them to make mistakes. You've got to trust that you grew them up right, that you gave them all the knowledge and wisdom that you could, and it's up to them now to fend for themselves. I'm not saying if they fall flat in the face you can't help them out, but what I am saying is teach them how to be resourceful so you don't end up with that martyr mum energy for the rest of your life, okay? So put yourself first. I'm putting myself first, and I allow my loved ones to work on their own issues. That's a great affirmation for this mum energy. I am putting myself first and allow my loved ones to work on their own problems, their own energy. Hi Karen, lovely to see you. Right, the second card in this pile is the imagination card. Now think about it. Imagination is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Imagination is the precursor to being inspired, inspiration. Imagination, you've got to open that up. And sometimes people say to me, well, I don't know if it was a sign from my mum or if it was my imagination, or I don't know if all those things fell into place. Well, they all fell into place, but I don't know if it was my imagination or if it was synchronicity. Your imagination is important because you have to imagine. I look in the clouds, I see angels in the clouds. Are the angels really in the clouds? Yes, they are, because I see them in the clouds. The imagination helps you bring your creations to life. Things, how do artists paint? How do composers make music? They use their imagination. How do people invent things? They use their imagination. So don't discredit your imagination. Your imagination is a fun tool. It's yours, it's unique, and it is something that you need to use. So if you're good at drawing or just making up stories or just having fun with the kids or whatever it is you want to do, make sure you use your imagination, okay? Because it's time to cross the bridge. Now, when we talk about bridges, people talk about burning bridges. Why? Why would you want to burn a bloody bridge? Give over. A bridge takes you from where you are now to where you're going. But you need to be able to look back with fondness and love and kindness. Sure, shit happens. Sure, there's stuff you don't want to remember. Sure, there's things you want to forget. But there's also loving memories too. So the past is gone. Remember the good times. Let the bad times go. You don't need to burn a bridge to let the bad times go, do you? Okay. And remember, life's not about winning or losing. It's how you play the game. It really is how you play the game. Be honest, be forthright. Give people a couple of chances. If they burn that first chance, tell them, you screwed me over one time. You've got the second chance. If you do it again, I'll not bother with you ever again. And leave it at that, okay? Good morning, Tony from Florida. Love and light to you too. Okay. So in relationships, learn how to compromise and how to agree to differ. There isn't always a right and a wrong. I mean, there isn't always black and white. We've got all those colours in the rainbow. And sometimes my right and wrong can be different from your right and wrong. It all depends how we see things from our own experiences, doesn't it? How we perceive things. But when we're crossing bridges, it's natural to be apprehensive. But let love, let light, and let joy guide your way. And a little bit of chocolate never hurts either, does it? Little bit of what you fancy always does you good, as my gran used to say. Now I've got time to do... Oh, Natalie English says she got the mum card. Oh, I would expect that at the moment. Right, okay. I've got time to do a couple of 2 or 3 messages. So let's see what we've got going on. Okay. Now, Natalie English, I'm going to do a message for you, Natalie. Oh, Natalie, it's a mystery. You pick the mystery card came out. So that which you're trying to find out about is currently a mystery. So you're going to have to, this is the card, the Stonehenge card, the mystery card came out. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to ask the angels for help. So again, please ask the angels for help, because you know, this card also fell out at the same time, which is new beginning. So it's a case of, and I want you to say this when you're talking to your angels, I want you to say, I don't know how you're going to bring back X for me. I don't know how you're going to fix a relationship with X for me. I just know that it is so now, and I am satisfied. So can you work on that one for me? I don't know how this is going to happen with X. I just know that it is so now, and I am happy and satisfied. Okay, keep saying that one, Natalie. That one came to me for you. Okay. Oh, spiritualist Capricorn. I'm a spiritualist Reverend, spiritualist Capricorn. I don't, you know, I'm not affiliated with any church at the moment, except the one in Indiana. You're so adorable, bless you, sending love and happiness and abundance. Oh, Angela says, thank goodness your feed is back. Okay. Hello, Dawn from Chicago. Hello, Claire Brickwell. Let's see what I've got. Okay. Natalie says, thank you. Angela says, you gave me a reading last year that was very accurate. Could you please tell me if Spirit can see anything about my daughter? I think for that, Angela, I think you need a private reading. I honestly feel that there's a lot of things going on, and I feel it could get very complicated and complex. And I do private readings. You go to sixsenseconnection.com and you just click on my name and you click on the link, you make an appointment, and we do a live video chat together via Zoom, and you get to ask what questions you want. And I've got other psychics on there as well. The only people that I have on my website, they're all named, and they're all, I'd happily get readings from them. I've known them for donkey's years. Okay, let's see. Claire, let's see if I've got a message for you, Claire. Claire, what threw out was to follow your intuition. So you know what needs to be done, Claire. Sometimes we just don't want to do it. Sometimes you think, oh, do we have to? Do I have to follow my intuition? Oh, I'd rather do something much more exciting. But you've got to follow your intuition, because you're halfway through something, Claire, and it's nowhere near time for you to do something else. So it's dark, I know. It's been hard. It's been a long road, Claire, but you're almost there. Keep following your intuition. Okay, let's see if I've got anything else. I'm going to try and make this a regular time. I hope it works for people, because the earlier in the day for you in Florida is better for me. Let's see. Carmen Diaz. Let's get a message for you. You got the mum card, Carmen. We got the martyr card for you. So just look in your life for where you're being the martyr. Look for where people are putting on you. Look for where you could turn around and say, knock that shit off, I'm not having it anymore. Yeah, just look for all of that because particularly when we pick up the martyr card, we're doing it to ourselves. We're making rods for our own backs, and we're doing it to ourselves because we shouldn't be. We should know better. We should learn that everybody, once they're grown up, we can give them the tools that they need to stand on their own 2 feet, but it's entirely up to them how they live their lives. We can't make their mistakes for them. Sadly, we can't. I've tried. Doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Okay. Let me see if I've got one more. Have I got any more? Am I drawn to anybody else? I'm drawn to Karen. Okay, Miss Karen Venables. I'm getting you a message now. We're getting the same messages. You've got to follow your intuition. So if there's something that you need to make a decision about that you're not listening to, Spirit is talking to you. They're going, hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's also, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's also, we're close to somebody's birthday or passing day or something. Somebody with you in spirit. I want to go da 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 da. I think it's something to do with fire engines and God knows what, but I just feel like we're close to somebody's birthday or anniversary of the passing. So we've got a hello from heaven, and they're telling you to follow your instincts and follow what feels right for you. Okay? Now I'm going to have to love you and leave you because I have another appointment to go into. So if you want a private reading, go to sixsenseconnection.com. Click on my name, go book a reading. I've got to go into one right now, folks. So love you lots. I'll be back on Monday, hopefully at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 1 p.m. in the UK. So take care. Love you lots. Have a wonderful weekend. And you can get your Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards from Amazon. Have fun, people. Bye.